Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright. Giving all praises to our Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright. Who the world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, the Most High. His name is Yahweh. And his only begotten son's name is Yahweh Shai. That, of course, is in the ancient Hebrew. Alright. The Lashma Kadash, the Abaryath. Alright, in which we, of course, the Israelites, must be saved. Alright, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright, to receive their salvation, they will, of course, call upon the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Of course, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim that's diligently doing this work. Okay. I'm the brother Mafba from Great Millstone Plain Tables Camp, located here in Great Babylon, coming to you with another edition of GMS at Work, or just, I'm at the plantation, or GMS in captivity, I can call it. All right, because we gotta be diligent and get this working. All right, whatever way it might be, the Spirit, hop on you to just speak on something, just speak on it. Don't of course tarry. All right, just do what you gotta do to get it. All right, so right now I'm just in the Spirit gonna speak about a testimony. All right, me being in the world, when I was in the world, I was you would say high level you would say in martial arts and such, in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and such. And of course I had to sacrifice that and a lot of things, of course, to of course pursue this truth. All right, in order to follow Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai 100% in sincerity, I had to sacrifice my position, and following, you would say, the dream of being a world-class, all right, everyday martial artist. All right, competing all over the world, and having your own martial arts school and such, teaching, and it was crazy, when I actually kind of put it off to the side. I still currently am in the transition to incorporating it really more so in my life more, but I mean, it's not where it used to be. All right, where I used to be so dedicated to it. Right now I'm just dedicated to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and I sacrifice that for the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which the kingdom of course is within us. All right, us being the hopeful elect, if we are to be predestined to be chosen. All right, so that's why we showing forth our diligence, so I make our call and election sure, day in and out, fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, our power. All right, because he can kill us. He can get us out of here. All right, he can get us out of the truth and everything. So of course we want to not tarry. We want to do this work. All right, and so the testimony basically is going to be more so about I might do a part 2 about dreams, but we're going to speak on this Shalakia for me a wee bit sick. This is going to be the first precept. Is going to be Matthews 19 and 29. It says, and everyone that had forsaken houses or brethren, let me see, Slaki, let me see if I wanted to go up a little bit more. No, that's good. Sorry, let me read it from the top. Matthews 19 and 29, it reads, and everyone that had forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, which the name is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, okay? Which Yahweh Shai is who y'all ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Yahweh is the Most High, alright? Y'all ignorantly call God, alright? And we do all of this for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Going out on the highways and hedges doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We do it all. Alright? Goes on and says, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Alright? So, we, if we of course endure to the end, you continue to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which we forsaken all of these things. You know, we done gave up so much things in the world, all right, for the sake of the ministry, all right. So of course, to be fishers of men and wake up the elect. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is gonna give us 100-fold, all right. So 100-fold. You know, it just mean, of course, 100. It got in there 100 times as much. You know, so you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he gonna hook us up. All right, it's not gonna be anything that you can perceive on this side. You know, it's gonna be on the highest level. All right, us being, of course, joint heirs unto Yahweh Shai. All right, in the kingdom. This is a precept more so to back up about me and the whole thing with exercise and such. This is 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profit little, all right, but godliness is profitable unto all things. All right, so you know, this truth, godliness, the things that of course are spiritual, not carnal. All right, those are the things that's profitable unto all things. All right, you know, those things is what of course is gonna lead us towards salvation. All right, being able to you know, break an arm and such, that can only go so far. Be able to choke somebody out, that can only go too far. We need a higher power, of course, be delivered from this captivity and be delivered during the time of Jacob's trouble, when all hell break loose. Okay, it says having promise of the life that now is and that which is to come. All right, you know, because this life is only very temporary. All right, you know, this is very temporary. All right, let me see if I can see if I got a precept on that. This is second Corinthians 4:18. It reads, while we look not at things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are not seen are let me read it from the top. I'm messing up with the reading. It says, while we look not on the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. All right, you know, things that, you know, like say like right now, you know, we can see spiritually the kingdom. All right, we can see it like, you know, like, yo, like the kingdom is about to be established. Yahushua is coming back. We can tell by the prophecies. All right, you know, we know we about to get this kingdom if we, of course, you know, of the elect, you know, to be the first fruits, you know, to be on the first go rounds, of course, get into the kingdom. All right, to be in the chariot. All right, so I want to go into the word for temporal. You get this Greek word, which is proskeros. It means temporary. All right, for a season. You know, so this is only for, you know, a short time, the things that we can see, because the things that's coming, man, we got an everlasting kingdom that's gonna be, of course, forever. You know, that's your pod, man. It's beautiful. Okay, you know, that's why, you know, it's hard, you know, in the flesh to be able to like put off you know, the pursuits of our dreams and such, you know, in this world, which are nothing. They're temporal because they get wiped away. Just look at how it gets wiped away when we came into this truth. We dropped it just like the disciples did, you know, and we went, of course, what? Do follow Yahweh Shai. All right, just like how the disciples of old did. We did the same things, you know, which, you know, when you go down into it, you know, we them same prophets that been following Yahweh Shai, you know, just in the regeneration. All right, just coming back. All right, I wanted to get this is it's Ecclesiasticus 7:19, and it reads, wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city. All right, so you know that you know, wisdom is the ultimate thing. All right, you know, the ultimate form of course, power. You know, we got, you know, the knowledge of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, that's more mightier than 10, as it says, 10 mighty men which are in the city. You know, so all of that tough tough guy, break, you know, I can do this and do that, I can disarm and do that, you know, that only go too far. You know, when the time of Jacob's trouble comes, Esau, who is a sword, he's gonna have all his weapons, and his weapons, of course, defy what you can do carnally. That's why, of course, we need to be, of course, lifted up and receive the spiritual power to be able to, of course, fight against it. Ultimately, is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, he giving us, of course, that faith, that building up that Amalan within us, which faith is a gift, and you know, it's gonna manifest, and we gonna be well taken care of, all right, protected, all right. And if, of course, if we are put to death, we gonna die, you know, it's gonna be a glorious thing, all right. It's not going to be out of vain or vanity, you know. Let me see. There's a precept on that, but I gotta see if I can get it. But I'm gonna go to my next precept. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. It says, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit." All right, you know. So, you know, better it is the end of a thing than the beginning of it, you know, because, you know, look, like, you know, look, we you know, I first came in the truth, I lost like everything and stuff. I'm still early in the truth, and you know, the end of everything, the end of, if I'm of course the elect, that elect number, you know, I'm gonna receive the kingdom, all right. You know, I'm gonna receive that 100-fold, all right, and that's what for the nation of Yasharahla. All right, you know, starting, of course, with the elect, the 144,000, of course, the remnant believers, men, women, and children, and on down. All right, you know, it's gonna be amazing, you know. So, you know, as it says in the scriptures, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You know, that's wonderful, you know, because, you know, that end of this rulership, you know, we go into to a high level where it's like, we got Yahweh Shai, we ruling in light righteousness. Well, you would be a fool not to, of course, pursue Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, on this side, you know, to trade up for the riches of this world, which is nothing. All right, you know, and you know. And as it has said, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, you know, which is very proud. If I would have been like, hey man, I'm gonna continue on with this martial arts and feel like I'm the toughest world-class athlete in the world and such, you know, it's humbling being able to return back to the art, and then you know, see, look man, look at where I was, and do the comparison. It's humbling. You have humility, but it is what it is, you know. We gotta know what we doing, you know. What is really important is this truth, okay? This truth is everything, you know. Let me see if I can get let me see, I think it's like Psalms 1. See if I can get the precept. So like in one moment, and I might close out. Like Psalms 1:16 and 15, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Give me a moment. Yep, this is Psalms 1:16 and 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord, of the Lord Yahweh, is the death of his saints. You know, and that's, you know, I was more touching on if I was to have to, of course, die in his truth. You know, which a lot of men in the Lord, of course, is going to be martyrs. All right, you know, for this truth. You know, of course, they're going to be first to be in the chairs and receive the incorruptible bodies, the bodies that are immortal. All right, you know. So let me see if I got the one other precept and then close off. You you know, and we can't, of course, fear, you know, being put to death, you know. I know, like, a lot of guys on the mat when the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or in MMA in general, like, a lot of them are just afraid to be humbled, you know. They're basically walking with a fear, you know, every day, you know. But, you know, with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we got a strong fortress. We got, he's our shield and our buckler and such. So, you know, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, I believe that should be basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. You know, but you know, brothers, hopefully, you know you got to sacrifice in this truth, man, you know, for this ministry. I'm gonna do a part 2 going in, you know, on or not, basically another lesson, basically going on the dreams and stuff, and, you know, basically dreams in this world, and I mean, they nothing, all right. You know, mean like ambitions for success in this world, you know, because I used to be all into that whole philosophy, you know, before coming to the truth of being very successful in this world, all right, trying to, you know, grind and make it in this world. And, you know, I knew in the back of my head it was like bullshit, because, I mean, you know, I just always had a spirit for authenticity. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he always manifested the truth, which ultimately he led me into, of course, the truth through Great Millstone. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say, Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom to the sincere Akim. Keep pushing this work. All right. Don't be afraid to sacrifice. If you not on the highways and hedges, you know, and you feel, of course, in your spirit that you a prophet, you need to hit them highways and hedges. You know, stop bullshitting. You know, stop bullshitting around. You know, if it's your lot, you know, you need to come out and do this work. All right, simple as that. You know, show forth some diligence. All right. You know, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave you them talents, them tools, you need to listen, and you need to get on them highways and hedges, and that's gonna be a whole nother lesson. You know, I'm big on that, on you know, basically diligence and such. You know, I'm big on, of course, you know, coming to, of course, the calling. You know, I see you know, particular brothers. All right, some, of course, got YouTube channels and subscribers and everything, and, you know, they making videos and such, and they putting off, you know, coming out on the highways and hedges, all right, and such like that. You know, you got to come out on these highways and hedges, all right. You know, that's, of course, if you, of course, a prophet. You know, you could be a believer. You know, I mean, I don't know, but, you know, I feel so that, you know, well, I know so that if you have that calling and you won't come out, Yahweh Shem Yahushua will put you to death. He will destroy you. All right, and he's gonna look at you, and you're gonna know, of course, in your heart that you put off this work. You know, and that's vanity. You know, to put off this work. You know, that's crazy. All right, you know, just how I had to put off the work of you know, in the world, do martial arts and jiu-jitsu and stuff full time and all of that. You know, or more so transition to the full time. You know, you gotta, you know, we gotta come full time in this truth. All right. Full time in this truth, all right, you know, as much as we can to do this work, all right. So, you know, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.